There is a precise moment at the end of every process where one needs to complete the sentence they are on and put their pen down and let that be the end. In early stages this might lead to a number of incomplete sentences, but should a particular type of process be repeated enough, one becomes familiar with the amount of work that can be finished in that restraint, and at least reach the target with the beginning, middle and end in place. Of course, this means shortcuts must be made, and with a decrease in the available time comes an inevitable increase in the number of shortcuts that must be made along the way. And so it is that one must accept the length given for the necessary reflection of a past day's events, or never begin the next. Finally, after each event has waited patiently for the next one to be completed, and then the next, all come into alignment to be viewed as one image that can be stored as an abbreviation for future reference. It is at that stage that I find myself now, observing one image that cannot be described in words without it being restored in length to a complete 12-hour day. The image has been stored, and any errors from any stage in the process have been sealed into the conclusion, unlikely ever to be unearthed. And so it is customary to prepare for the opening of tomorrow. A sound, a phrase.
It's raining outside. I can hear it hammering against my tie.
A sound, a phrase.
The man was scary through two instances. The first was that he would frequently just tap at people's windows at night. The second was that during the daytime he would perch solidly naked in the middle of the motorway, holding up a placard that said, "I didn't rob the Queen or stab her recently." And the recently was underlined, and there were two exclamation marks, as if to say it wasn't done within the last 2 weeks anyway. So this man promised me a trip to the West Indies where he would seal me within a special resin that would cast my body perfectly forever, and that he would store me as a paperweight in his wardrobe for a rainy day to happen. And then on the rainy day he would place this large paperweight with me inside on top of his desk to stop the paper from actually getting wet, as well as just holding the paper down. So I served as a sort of umbrella sealant for the paperwork, as well as stopping it from blowing away, because there's nothing worse than spending 2.5 hours setting up an umbrella of your favourite paperwork as you leave it outside, and suddenly find that it's been taken away by the breeze. So you need a combination. And you might say that by that action I was the very first paperweight umbrella hybrid.